Welcome to CrashMagic. Today we're going to look at the card trick, Do As I Do. So as you can see, we've got two packs of cards here, and I'd like to show you the card trick, Do As I Do. Now the idea behind this trick is if we both follow the same sets of steps with these two packs and do the same things, then sometimes you end up with the same result as well. Okay, let's start. So first of all, I'm going to take this pack and I'm going to check it's an ordinary pack of cards, and give it a shuffle. And if you can do exactly the same with this pack here, and then just put your pack back down when you've finished. I say give them a good check and give them a really good mix. Okay, now I'm going to give you my pack, and if you can give me your pack. And so now we're going to do the same again. I'm now going to check that this pack is a normal pack of cards, everything's okay, and then give it a really good mix. Likewise again, if you can do exactly the same. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to give you this pack, and then if you give me this one. Okay, now I'm going to cut the pack roughly in the middle. It doesn't matter exactly, but just roughly in the middle, and put the bottom half here, and if you can do the same. Okay, I'm going to lift off my next card, have a look at it and remember it, and again you must do the same. So take a look at that card, I won't look at it and remember it, put it down here, and then if we complete the cuts I'll put the bottom half on top, and again if you can do the same. And now if we swap packs. Right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to look through this pack now for the card that I chose, and if you do exactly the same with your pack. And then if you put it face down here once you've found it. So let's just recap what we've done then. We both checked and shuffled both packs, and then we went through and both selected a card. You've just gone through this pack and got the card out that you've selected, and I've gone through this pack and got out the card that I selected. So for the first time now, can you show me the card that you selected? Now let me show you the card that I selected. Well, I hope you enjoyed that performance of Do As I Do. There's quite a lot of different Do As I Do type card tricks, but this is probably the first one that I learned, and it's still my favourite. It's a real good one. It's totally impromptu. Obviously you need two packs of cards, but they're ordinary packs of cards. No setup involved whatsoever. So you start by explaining to the spectator that you're both going to go through a series of steps with these cards, and that the fact that you're both handling different cards, but if you follow the same steps, that sometimes you can get the same results. So to start with, you explain that you'd like them to check this pack and give it a really good shuffle, and that you'll do the same with this pack. And then you say, right, let's swap the cards now. So I'll give you this pack and you give me this pack. So now you can check and shuffle this pack, and I'll check and shuffle this pack. So as they are shuffling their pack, again you will shuffle this pack, and the trick, the whole key really to this magic trick, is as you're shuffling, once you've finished, you just glance at the bottom card. So in this case it's the 7 of diamonds. Obviously you don't make it obvious, just as you're shuffling you just glance and spot the 7 of diamonds in this case. and that is the only card that you need to remember. That's the key to the whole trick. You don't need to remember anything else other than this card for this trick to work. That's your key card. So once you've glanced and remembered that 7 of diamonds, you then say, right, let's swap the cards again. And then you tell the spectator, right, we're going to cut the pack and put the bottom half here, and obviously make sure they do exactly the same. You then say, right, take your top card and have a look at it and remember that card. So you pick up your card and look at it. 4 of clubs. You're not interested at all. You pretend to look at it and remember it, but actually you're not bothered at all. The only thing you need to remember is that key card, which, as we know now, is on the bottom of their pile. So once you've looked at it and remembered it, or pretended to remember it, you put it on here. They will then look at their top card and remember it. Make sure that goes down there. You then ask them to replace the bottom half of the pack back onto the top, which they will do as well. Of course, putting the key card, the 7 of diamonds, right on top of their card. And then you say, right, let's swap cards again, or packs again, sorry, let's swap packs again. And now if you can look for your card in this pack, and I'll look for my card in this pack. So let's start with this pack. So we pretend to look through for our card, but of course all we're looking for is the key card, the 7 of diamonds in this case. There's the 7 of diamonds. So we know the card immediately underneath it must have been their card, the 2 of clubs. So we take that out and put that face down. Like I say, we ask the spectator to do the same, to look through their cards and find their card, which of course was the 2 of clubs. So they will be looking through, take that out and put that face down. So it's at this point I always like to recap and say to them the fact that 2 packs of cards, we both had the opportunity to check both packs and shuffle both packs. We both independently took a card out of each pack, and then they found their card from this pack, I found my card from this pack, and then for the first time, we've not seen their card at all, for the first time can they turn their card to show what it is. And then of course you've got the grand reveal that you can show you seemingly chose exactly the same card. As I say, I really like this trick, and it always has a really good effect on spectators when they see this. The fact that they have so much handling of the packs, they've had chance to shuffle both packs, and you've both seemingly independently chosen a card. It's a fantastic effect. Well, that's the end of my video. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe. If you've got any comments, put them down below, and see you soon.